Okay, hi and hello to everybody. So we are at the end of Daniel, the book of Daniel. We are at chapter 12. 12 months in the year and 12 chapters. No, we didn't do it one per month, but it just stood out to me. At the end of a thing is better than the beginning of a thing. Okay, so let's just dive right into it. Daniel chapter 12. And as a matter of fact, I just want to say thank you to those that journeyed along with me, from chapter 1. And if this is the first time you're hearing me, then you need to go back to Daniel chapter 1. It's in a playlist. I'm going to link the playlist for you so you can learn all the things that we did learn, the revelations that came forth. It was amazing. It was an amazing ride, and I believe that you're going to enjoy it. All right, so let's go right into Daniel chapter 12. So in Daniel chapter 12, it says that a time of distress like never before is going to come to the earth. Okay, so when that time comes, we know that it's time. It's time to wrap it up. Okay, so I have a question to ask you. Is your name in the book? Is your name in the book? Death is not an age thing. It's not an old age thing. How are you living now? What are you doing now to make sure that your name is in the book? Because what if you don't make it to 2025? What if this is the last thing you hear ever? Did you make it right? Is your name in the book already? Is your name going to be in the book? Did they start to write your name in the book? Like the beginning of your name? It's like, yeah, there's potential. Huh? I need you to think about that. As we end this year, think about that. As a matter of fact, as we end this day, whenever you're looking at this video, as we end this day, you need to think about, is my name in the book? Is my name going to be in the book? Because it's so important. You don't have time. Time is not yours. Okay. All right, let's go ahead. So, the dead shall rise, some to everlasting life and others to shame and everlasting contempt or disgrace. Now, a question that came to me, I don't know. I grew up hearing, sometimes you don't really question things, you just hear it and you just run with it. That, when you die, your body goes to the ground, right? And that's that. Because what they do is that they dig up the graves and they bury people on top of people. Because you ever went to a funeral and they're digging up the hole and you're seeing bones coming up? Right. But then when they say the dead in Christ shall rise, and like verse 2 of chapter 12 says, many of those who sleep in the dust of the earth shall awake, and they shall rise, and all of that. So what exactly is rising? Because I grew up hearing that, when you die, your spirit goes back to the God, your body goes to the ground. But they make it sound like that's what happened immediately when you die. But if the dead in Christ is going to rise from the earth, from the dust, from the ground, what exactly did we bury? Did we just bury a body, or did we bury the spirit that will rise on the day? I don't know. Y'all tell me. Tell me. Educate me, please, and thank you. Y'all scholars out there, y'all. Thanks. A lot of us would like to know, because the Bible can be confusing at times. I mean, you can read a lot of things related to it and you still might not get it. You still might not understand or grasp it. So if you're a scholar or theologian, let us know. We thank you for that. All right. I'm sure I'm not the only person thinking about it. I'm not the only person that grew up hearing that. So I'm not going to pretend that I know what it really is. It just made me question, like, wait a minute. I'm accustomed to hearing this. How come? Like, that's how my brain works. So we will learn together. So comment the words of that you that know the answer. Put it in the comments. Thank you very much. Okay. All right. So it says that those that live wise will rise, and they will shine like brightness of the heavens. And those who led many people to righteousness, they shall shine like the stars. And they also said that the many people will be purified. I'm thinking that's the days of tribulation. Many people will be purified, tried by fire, purified. Okay, so that's gonna happen. But the wicked will remain wicked. And it also says that many wicked people will not understand what's happening. That because, like, you're so wicked that you're not smart. You're not smart, so if you're not smart, you know what you are. And many that follow Christ and all of that, they will understand what's going on. So, are you going to be wicked? Are you going to be known as wicked, or are you going to be known as smart, as wise, one of the wise? Which category are you going to end up in? Okay. And it also said that some of the wicked people are going to turn. Yeah. So sometimes you evangelize some people and you say, okay, that person has no change. Don't give up on any person. God didn't give up on us, and I don't think He'd be pleased if you gave up on somebody that really just don't have understanding. They just don't know. They're not wise. They might be the wicked ones that turn to Christ, that are purified, So don't give up on somebody that's not understanding. You just change your approach or see what other way you can say it. Yeah? All right. So let's go on. So 13, I know I'm touching my face a lot. I don't know what's going on, but yeah, sorry. 13 says, as you. This is so good. As for you, which is Daniel, the angel was talking to Daniel, Michael, the archangel. He said, as for you, go your way till the end. Without fretting, without worrying, relax yourself and live. Yeah, of course you're going to live right. When it's all over, you will be at your feet to receive your reward. You want a reward? Live right. But what it's saying here too, because apparently Daniel was asking him, how long will these things last after certain times, whatever. And you wait, don't forget you have to read Daniel chapter 12. I didn't say it, but it's understood by now. And if it's the first time that you're looking at a video, read it a whole list, the whole book from 1 to 12. So I'm just reminding you again, go on and look at the book of Daniel. You will learn a lot of things, a lot of insights. I know I think I said it in the beginning, but that's okay. I'm saying again. And while you're at it, don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, yeah. So Daniel asked, how long will these things be and all of that. The angel said to him, in other words, in our terms, mind your business. He didn't say those words, but that's what it meant. Mind your business. That's not for you to worry about. It's a secret until the time is right. Sometimes we I think I wrote that down. We ask about things that we can't handle or that we are not to be disclosed as yet. Sometimes when you get certain informations beforehand, you can it can cause you more damage than good. So that's why the angel said, hey, you take time, that's not for now, that's for later. And sometimes it's probably not even for you, it's probably for your generation to come. But he told him, you stop, go and rest, relax, without worrying and without fretting. Okay, so I have two things to say. Is your name in the book? Is your name in the book? If it's not, are you living a life where you think it can make it or it can't? Because I would like for you to start to think about that today, right this minute. You don't know if this is your last minute, your last seconds, your last hour, your last day, your last year, your last month, last week. Make sure your name is there. Live a life where you know it's going to be there. And another thing that stood out to me, I don't even know what's the topic for today, but the other thing that stood out to me is, as for you, go your way till the end. I like that. That's going to be the topic. Go your way until the end. Meaning, live your life, the life of God, the life that God has for you. A God-ordained life, a life where you're convicted. Yeah, because I see a lot of, I'm saying this is the last thing I'm going to say before I end. I see a lot of Christian people living lives, and it's like you're not convicted by the life that you're living. If not, then something is missing and something is wrong. So anyhow, that's all I have to say for tonight, for today. It was a journey, and I hope to see you on the other side of 2025, where we will dive into other things. Bigger things are up my sleeve. The Lord has more things to say. It's in my head. It's going to be out. So as usual, I'm here to transform your life by inspiring you. Bye. Happy New Year.